very familiar with.
I was just about to say some players that you would probably recognize because they've been around for a while. We got ZeeBee and Elkies.
Absolutely. This is like back in my day, these were the players that I was losing to back in back in these brackets. Absolutely. So, yeah, this is really cool to see. So it does look like Elkies is going to be going with the Maple, which is not a huge surprise, but I feel like you never know with her. And then the Crag with ZeeBee, and ZeeBee's got 4 characters himself, so...
Yeah, you got the Malo, you got the Clarin, you've got the Crag, and the Edelis. I'm surprised seeing the Crag, but it's probably, you know what, just like the character you're most comfortable with.
Yeah, and I mean, yeah, I think you can never really try to predict ZeeBee. He's just not the kind of person that's worth doing with. Everybody was kind of telling him that he was not correct to start his set yesterday against HKP with Edelis, which was kind of borne out in the results, but he did manage to bring that back with the Malo in the Game 5 win.
Ah, cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I was sitting in front of a bunch of the top players. You're like, what is he doing? What is he doing?
Well, Zebian just against those big bodies can be just so devastating.
Oh, absolutely,
Story of Flat Fighters right there. But beautiful shard angle to get the forward air there. And that's going to put Elkies in the lead right now. How much extra credit is she going to get, though?
Oh, love the dash boosted F tilt there from Crag, yeah. ZeeBee has always been such an innovator with this character. Okay, and there's the Nair into up air. That's not innovation. That's just the stuff.
That's just Crag.
Yep. But man, I remember one time when I was like trying to learn Crag, and I see ZeeBee on the stream, and I say in the Twitch chat, "Oh, I'm excited to watch this. I'm going to learn a lot." Everybody's like, "Don't bother. Not with him. Not with him." And they were so right.
If you want that textbook Crag, you need like your MSB or cheesy potato.
Exactly,
Still, well, ZeeBee's been responsible for some innovations. Like right now, we see him sharking those like top 2 plats right now. There was a time where you just couldn't take ZeeBee to Air Armada.
Yep.
He was just so good at sharking and killing off of those top plats. And then that counterplay adapted from that.
Yeah, he's particularly good at like spacing himself on platforms for down B and stuff like that for sure. Okay, this is dangerous. Oh, it doesn't get the full hop up air. Think that could have done it, but
could have done it. But oh, the parry invult is gonna come clutch right there.
Some nice mix-ups from Elkies on the DI and gonna get rewarded. No, not with the stock yet. Thought we might see upstrong there.
I think just like that little moment of hesitation and cost her the upstrong. So just fastest strong option, try and get something on to maybe kill, but unfortunately not quite yet. Are we gonna see an up special? Not yet.
Oh, looking for another forward air off stage. Same thing that took the first stock. They are living.
They are living in the double parry. I love smash 4, but the dunk is gonna come out.
All right, I mean, anything will do it here. Just about. But I will say, Elkies' mix-up on the DI has been pristine so far.
I know. Great DI out. Oh, ZeeBee not going to catch the tether. Double down strung from Elkies there. And no, ooh, precarious position.
Yeah, she's doing a great job of keeping the mark on, too. ZeeBee finally gets a stock. 78, not a ton for Crag, but I'm still scared if I'm ZeeBee.
Yeah, and especially, you know, you're being forced into the corner right now. Maple can just so non-committally force you off pillar with that down air.
Okay, this is what you want. Oh, but the reversal. Lily up there on the platform. This is going to be tough to get through. So much coverage with the down air, too. Wow, found the one hole after that forward strong.
Great. Oh, that's going to be it.
Should do it. Absolutely. Okay, Elkies takes the first game. And now I'm curious. Do you think ZeeBee stays on Crag?
There's a chance. It was pretty even until like that last talk where Elkies just kind of took her openings, was able to get the percent on deck, and it looks like ZeeBee is going to stay with the Crag. The Titan true.
Yeah, I mean the extension after Elkies took the second stock and was able to hold on to hers for quite a while, that felt like the big turning point in that game, right? And if you're ZeeBee, you're like, oh, I had a couple of chances to take that stock. I believe I can do it. I'm with it. I'm with it.
Rockwall. Going to Rockwall.
That is a Crag classic, but
it's the home turf.
At this point, I feel like everybody's got stuff to take stocks early on this stage.
Yeah, we're just seeing a beautiful string from Elkies there, comboing into the Lily.
And keeping ZeeBee away from his rock, too. Okay. Finally on the right side of the stage, but another shard combo. That was just similar to how the first stock went of the last game.
Yeah, oh, but that last spike going to come out and hit Elkies, and now she's getting completely dragged across the stage.
You know, I do recall playing some games against Elkies Crag, so I know that she knows how the block and all this stuff works, but this time it's ZeeBee's block taking a stock, and we're pretty even again.
Oh my goodness, she's just having him literally between a rock and a hard place.
Yeah. Again, it's important to have this knowledge of how the other characters' gimmicks work in this game, right? Like, you can absolutely use them against them.
It's something, when Guinness was here earlier, Chompers was fighting Cake, and Chompers is just like, in his home region, been going for a lot of different characters right now, kind of learn how they work. Elkies having that Crag co-main, I believe. It's either co-main or secondary.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's up there. I played against the Zebian a bunch, too, back in the day. Like, regardless of whether or not those characters are tournament ready, the experience matters.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just having that knowledge of what your opponent can do can save your hide sometimes.
Yep.
Oh, but good tether from Elkies. Not going to get punished for it.
She did
We're
such a
going to
good...
see a combo?
Oh, amazing. And that whole thing started because she did such a good job of bluffing the potential land on the pillar, right? There's so many different ways that she could have chosen to come back to stage. She comes back with aggression, gets rewarded with it. 2-0 lead. I mean, this is not the hugest upset I've ever seen, but this would be pretty big.
I don't know. I didn't look at what the seeds were for bracket right beforehand. And I imagine ZeeBee's up there. But there's just, this bracket is so top heavy that really top 8 could be anyone.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, the thing that I was feeling watching Musef and Penguin play on the reverse screen in front of us here, it's just like, it's crazy how much the gap between the top players and maybe like that second tier of top players or whatever used to be really big. There used to be that nobody would ever touch Cake and Penguin. Penguin would get to, you know, winners semis, winners finals without dropping a game all the time. All right, it is the Elkiies coming out here, and you know, it's still the heavy issue against a character that's very good at keeping you juggled. I'm very curious to see how this one works out.
And now ZeeBee may not have to worry about getting stuck between rock, but now Elkiies' recovery, you have some mix-ups, like you have that fair armor, but oh, it can be so hard because it's so much more linear.
Yeah. And I do feel like it's scary to recover high against Maple just because of that up special.
Yeah.
Oh, trying to catch the roll, a little bit of an overshoot there, not quite finding it. Marked again, though, ZeeBee in trouble. Great coverage on the platform, though.
Oh, gonna dunk him back to stage.
That was a pretty nice improv there from Elkies. I like it. Not finding the stock, though. ZeeBee doing a great job of surviving here.
But that's
Never mind.
Be it. Nice use of the tether, like a super dash. Gonna find that opening and take ZeeBee's first stock. I wonder what the thought process of switching to Elkiies was. Maybe it's like trying to avoid that kill off the top with your fair armor. Or maybe just like use this super polarizing character whose advantage state can go from 0 to 60 just like this.
Yeah, I'm assuming ZeeBee's just really believing in his survivability, right? But is it going to pay out? This is a really rough spot. Does manage to get through.
Oh my goodness, using...
Oh, she knew. She knew.
Oh my goodness.
She knew, and she's not one stock away. That was... I thought she had given it up, but she knew that the Lily was going to be there to catch it.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Well, I think it's so crazy. Like, knocked into Lily, but tethered beforehand, so she could still make it back and get the punish for it.
Yeah. Okay.
Up air gonna do it.
ZeeBee saying, don't forget about me. But he's got to make something happen here. Oh, that's so unfortunate.
Love the parry punish, but still gets the mark on deck. Are we going to see a nair? No.
Good escape from ZeeBee. Getting back to the floor, but marked again.
Marked again, but these nairs are proving to be his best friend right now. Oh, my goodness. Smash 64.
Yeah, seriously. Here's the big parry, though. Gets the mark. Yeah, takes you off stage.
Good DI out from ZeeBee, but gets put into the center stage, but thankfully dodges that down strong.
Oh, gets the remark, but are you going to die for it?
You
so
might.
Close, so close. Great evasion on the ice goal. I think this does it. Yes, it does. ZeeBee brings it back from the brink. 2-1, 2-1.
So close. You can tell Elkies a little shaken there.
Yeah, it's that one parry punish where I think she was trying to turn around and throw that.
Yeah.
The nut, but.
Probably go for mark, down tilt, up strong.
Sure. Well, there's the one parry at the ledge at like 50%, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like that the play was to go for something off stage there, right? Because I don't think you have a direct kill.
Well, if you go for the down tilt and the up strong manages to connect, Elkies is just frozen in the air. That's free dunk real estate.
Yeah. All right. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, yeah. You get the wrap with the up strong and then go.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
We're
regardless,
going to Fire Capital.
the
Large
hugest
stage.
stage, yeah. Just in terms of like floor to cover, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that can be. I feel like it's gonna really depend on how good of a job ZeeBee does of keeping ice coverage, right? Because if he doesn't have it, it's gonna be hard to cover ground on this stage. But if he does, Elkiies does just fine.
You kind of like have to play in specific zones on a stage this big, so that might be what Elkies is going for. Oh, Lily gonna kind of betray Elkies there.
Yeah, another awkward one. We saw something similar to that in the last game, but does not matter. Finds the up strong here. And yeah, pretty light damage on this first stock.
But Elkies might be like, you don't necessarily want to give Elkies like more space to work with, but also Elkies is a player who's not afraid to fall back sometimes and just kind of let her opponent come to her, especially when you have a lead that's building like this.
For sure.
Since you can afford to do that.
Yep. The thing against Elkies, though, is sometimes this low % damage is just meaningless. We'll see if ZeeBee can find just one of those stocks where he manages to live forever. Does look like he's going to need one of those if he wants to stay alive in this winner's bracket.
Oh my
what
goodness.
a ridiculous trade and reversal!
What was that, like 2 nairs trading and then Elkies just acting out faster with the uppercut so close to the blast zone. Even if you're a big boy like Elkies, you're just not living that.
Oh, and this is a terrible spot to get marked.
But the dunk is out, and now ZeeBee, he only at 36% right now.
Very nice spacing on that landing from ZeeBee, not getting clipped by the Lily. That could have been disastrous. Okay, scoops. Oh, geez.
Tries to go for the downer. Oh, this counter scoop.
All right.
A great call out on the air dodge with the forward air, but it doesn't matter. Oh, the dunk is going to come out.
Oh, I thought she was going to try to finish it here.
Oh my goodness, these reversals are so good.
Oh, but this is trouble.
This is trouble on the remark. I think she was expecting him to go high, which is why she tethered.
I see.
Parry, but nice use of the Lily. Your resources are refreshed.
Yeah. Good awareness from ZeeBee here to stay alive. I mean,
to go for the jab through, but unfortunately drops the string, and forward aerial is going to take it.
Very good set from Elkies, and wow, that's going to get her into winner's quarters, so already guaranteed 9th place.
Oh, wow. We're that far in bracket.